YouTube, PK Star Storm 4 here, coming at you with another video today. I'm going to show you my updated Cloudian deck. Not much has changed, so I considered it basically a re-upload, just a little bit modified. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to get straight to it. First I have ×3 Cloudian Turbulence. Awesome card. You can remove one fog counter from this guide, especially some of the Cloudian Smoke Ball from your deck or grave, which I run 2 of. So basically, these Cloudian Smoke Balls basically can be used as tribute fodders for Cloudian Nimbusman, Cyber Dragon, and Ancient Geared Gadgetron Dragon, which I'll get to later. But so it's an awesome card. Cloudian Turbulence effect can be really really abused. Same with these Smoke Balls. I was considering running 3 Smoke Balls, but I thought 3 was a bit too much. So 2 is fine. Awesome card though. Okay, next I have 3 Cloudian Zero Stratus. You can remove 2 fog counters from this guy to destroy a monster on the field, so basically monster destruction. So summon this guy when you have another Cloudian on the field. You get 2 counters, and then pop a monster on your opponent's side of the field and attack direct. So just a pure awesome card, my favorite Cloudian. Next I run 3 Acid Clouds. Usually this card is normally dead draw, but the main reason I'm running 3 of this guy is because since I have 3, I have more, his effect allows you to destroy a spell and trap card on the field by removing 2 fog counters from himself. So basically, you remove 2 fog counters from him to destroy Gear Town, which will special summon Gadgetron Dragon from your deck, again, which I will get to later. But 3, so I would prefer to have this card in my hand at any moment, so just in case I do draw the Gear Town, I'll have them ready. Next I run 2 Cloudian Atlas. A mini trap dust shoot in a way. He can be very useful. You can remove fog counters from anywhere on the field. Just remove 3 fog counters from anywhere on the field. Pop a card from your opponent's hand, send it to the grave. Really amazing card. Plus he has 1300 attack, so he's basically probably the strongest Cloudian monster, other than Nimbusman. But awesome card. Next I do run 3 Nimbusmen. This card can be easily summoned with the Smoke Ball, as I stated earlier. This card can be really powerful. This card gains 500 attack for each fog counter on the field. So basically he can, in a matter of turns, he can go from 1000 attack to 5000 attack, which is pretty beastly. So he's an amazing card. He's probably the main beater of the deck. Next I run 2 Herald of Orange Light. This is an amazing card for fairies. You can ditch this card and one other fairy type monster from your hand to the grave to negate the activation of effect monster's effect and destroy the effect monster. And this can be activated during either player's turn. So if your opponent summons Judgment Dragon, just pop this card and another fairy monster from your hand, since all Cloudians are fairies, and destroy that JD or Dark Armed or whatever. And it's also a tuner, so if I need tuning support, I can get a level 7 or 6. Next I run 2 Cyber Dragons. Awesome card, easily summoned, just mainly a beater. I would like to get a Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, because when I went to locals, every time I played Cyber Dragon, it was kind of used for Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, which really sucked. But yeah, so I'm hoping 2 Cyber Dragons just for now, because it's an awesome card, easily summoned, and a good beater. So yeah. Next, I have 2 Gadgetron Dragons. Since I run the Gear Town engine, this card's really good in this deck. 3000 beater, basically, can get past almost any monster. Basically, yeah, it can be easily summoned, since Gear Town's effect states that you contribute 1 monster. If Gear Town's on active, you contribute 1 monster to summon this guy, since it's an Ancient Gear monster. So, yeah, since you can basically abuse Cloudian Smoke Ball and Turbulence with this guy. So, yeah, and I'll get to that later as well. Next I run my staple, which is Neospatian Granmole, the most amazing card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever. So, yeah, this is basically a staple for me in every deck I run, so yeah, have to run that. Okay, next are the spells. 3 Gear Town. Amazing, amazing card. Both players contribute summon Ancient Gear monsters with 1 less tribute, and when this card is destroyed, and you can special summon 1 Ancient Gear monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So, basically, the main engine of the deck, basically, as I just said, when it's destroyed, you can special summon Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragon. The only thing that'll suck is if they both get bottomless, then the Gear Town engine kind of is ruined. But you'll still always have two. I might side another one just in case, but yeah, for now I'm just gonna run the 2. But Gear Town is amazing, so I'm gonna run it at 3. So yeah. Next, I run 3 Cloudian Squalls. This is basically for fog distribution, fog counters. Since all Cloudians rely on their fog counters, this is an awesome card. During my standby phase, every face-up monster gains 1 fog counter. So yeah, if your opponent uses a swarming tech like Light Sworn or Black Wings, they can all get a counter. That's if you live very long. Magical Mallet. I'm considering taking this out because it's not very good, but it's basically just in case you get a dead draw, you pull an Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragon or a Smoke Ball, you can return it to your deck, draw cards. Brain Control, basically for pushing for game, staple. Giant Trunade, MST, and Heavy Storm, basically all staples. Giant Trunade I run because I don't want to destroy some of my trap cards. One in specific, which I'll get to in a second. And normally when I have MST and Heavy Storm, I also consider using it on Gear Town. Though it might be a -1, it still gets me a 3000 beater on the field, so it's still worth it. Normally that's when I'll activate Heavy Storm if my opponent has like 3 face downs and I have Gear Town. Okay, now the main card of my deck. Well, one of the main cards, Begone Knave. An amazing card. When a monster inflicts battle damage, return it to its owner's hand. With Cloudians, this card is slightly broken. Like, not too broken, but it's still like good enough to be broken. So basically, you can have like a lot of loops with this card. Basically have like 1 Cloudian and Sarah Stratus, or 1 Cloudian and Acid Cloud. Basically, this is how it works. You basically summon your Turbulence or any other Cloudian. Your opponent goes, they'll summon a monster, yada yada. And then on your turn, you summon the Sarah Stratus. You summon it to the field, and it'll get 2 fog counters. Then you pop their opponent's monster, attack directly with Sarah Stratus, it'll go back to your hand, and basically every turn you can resummon Sarah Stratus, and then destroy a monster, attack direct, and basically 900 per turn. And it's just an amazing combo. I'm considering running 3 Begone Knaves, because I like it a lot, it's really awesome. Also, I want to state, if I'm really confusing, that's my bad. I'm kind of like bad at explaining shit, so yeah, you'll have to forgive me for that. Next are 2 Bottomless Trap Hole, just a staple if opponent summons strongest monsters. Magical Hat, amazing card. Basically I use this card only if I have 2 Gear Towns in the deck, or basically that's what it's for. Like, I'll activate this and I'll get 2 Gear Towns for my deck and place them face down, and during the end phase they're both destroyed. Yeah, they're both destroyed, and I get basically 2 Gadgetron Dragons from my hand, deck, or grave, so that's an awesome combo. Starlight Road, just for staple, and then Torrential Tribute. I would run Mirror Force if I had it, but I don't. I'm gonna quickly go through my Synchro deck or Extra deck, since I do run Extra deck, or do run Synchro. You have tuners. Magical Android, Aeroquizas, Iron Chain Dragon, Goyo, 2 Ancient Fairies, 2 power Orbellum, 2 Powerful Dragons, Black Rose, Stardust, Thought Ruler, Colossal, and Red Dragon. So anyways, that's my deck. I know this video was long, and if you watch this whole video, I appreciate it. Give me your thoughts on my deck, if you liked it or not. Tell me any suggestions of how I could change it, and thank you for watching this video. Peace out, YouTube.